Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Transport Fever. Right, all the way down here, wow. I can do that very, very cheaply, actually. I mean, overall, I got 16 million, so reasonably cheap I can do that. That's building a bridge all the way across there. I don't want to do that. So we go 17,000 down to there, and 34,000 just across that bit. We've got to sort of cut through areas over here. So I do want to... It'd be a good idea if I do sort of try to follow the contours a little bit, because otherwise it's going to end up costing us too much money. 40,000 over to there. Now, this bit, I need to bring you round over here, actually. Go like that. And then round here like this. Onto there. And then I want to bring you into there. So there's actually a tunnel that goes through there. Right, this one needs to be... It does need to be on this side. Do I want to run that as a... Yeah, I am. I'm going to run a tunnel on this one. I know that it's a little bit pricey to run a tunnel, but I still want to do it. So that one will go up to there. Like that. And we've got extra track all the way through. Too much slope. Oh. Started on the wrong side. That's why. I'll bring you up to there. And that hugs that track all the way. That's a good thing. And then I can bring that one up to there. And again, it snaps to and it hugs the track all the way, which is brilliant. That's what I want. So then I go up to here. Snap to and hug the track all the way. Then I get to that point right there. And that's where I want to split out. And I want to come over to there, like that. And then I want to hug the track again. Over to there, and... Right, why is construction not possible off of here? Construction not possible. Right, it doesn't like... I think it's the road. I think the road here is the bit. So we'll just pause that a second. And I'll delete the road segment right there. Then I will build the track back through and connect that one. And then I'll go back to here and medium country road there. I'll put that through and join that one in. So I have got everything connected in. I'm hoping that that hasn't actually triggered anything, any warnings or anything. I had that station like that because I was not expecting it to like end up like I've done it. So now what I can do is I can have a train going from here down to here. And I can have a train going from here up to here. And then I can have a train going from Göteborg to Jobköping. So I actually have a train running to each of these three different places. We have one train going on each track. I think that would be enough. I don't think I want two trains running because I'm going to have too much, like, there's going to be too much of them running from one side to the other, which is going to end up being a bit of a nuisance. So in order to avoid doing that, I'll simply just run the tracks that I've got. And they should all be running on separate tracks as well, which is the good thing about this. So I'll take you, we go to a line manager like that, and I will create a new line. And we will go from you over to you like that. There. Siding 1 on there. And then I'm going to create a new line. I'm going to go from you down to that one down there. Siding 2 to siding 2. And then I will go from there up to this one, and a siding 1 up to siding 2. That's perfect. That's going to fit in really nicely. So there's the three lines, and now I do actually need to be able to have the trains crossing the tracks. They've got to be able to cross over so that they can go to the different locations that they might need to go to. So we've got a crossover right there, and I'm going to do a crossover right here as well. Too much slope. No, there isn't. You sit on a throne of lies. There. Duplicate segment. Too much slope. Again, you sit on a throne of lies. Do not tell me that it can't be done. There. It fits that way. Right, so there I've got a crossover between the two tracks up there, the two tracks up there, the two tracks down here. If I put a crossover down here as well, that should allow all the trains to cross over to any track that they need to go onto. We've got electricity above the tracks up here. So the only thing that I've got left to do is build a train depot. So I'm going to go to you. There, depot. And it's one of these bad boys. I'll bring you out and I'll put you... See, this one's going to be a little bit more pricey. I'll bring you out down to here. It's with the contours as well. Like it's making it stick up into the air a little bit, isn't it? And you are going to go out from there. I don't know if going out like that is the right thing to do. I can take it out on that one. And I can put it up onto there, and it will join that one. So then it can go from there, and it will stay on this track. It can go over to that track, and it can start running on that line. It can go over here. It should, from there, be able to get everywhere that it needs to go. In theory. A lot of things can happen in theory. What trains have we got? We got the new Crocodile. We got this one. Oh, we got several. Right, we know that one there is fairly fast. That's 1 million for that train. This one's 2.4 million, the A35. Running cost 400,000 a year. Then we got the Class 74 Baden. This one is 230,000 a year. That's considerably cheaper than that one. This one does 100k. This one does 90k. And then we've got the Crocodile. This one lasts 45, 40, 35, 35. So the Crocodile here is 485,000. 75 kilometers an hour. Swiss electric locomotive known as the Crocodile, mainly used for heavy freight trains on sinuous routes like the Gotthard line. Why can't it be used for passenger? Why can't we do passenger lines? I think we should try it. I do. I absolutely do. I think we should try this. But that one's half the price to run. It's also considerably cheaper. This one's 3 million. It's 75k. Oh, that one's 90k. That one's 100k. 2.4 million, 100k. It's the fastest train. I'm liking this one. The speed of the train is the bit that's attracting me. 460 locomotives. The first locomotive of the Jura Simplon and the Gotthard line to reach very fast speeds. Built by Maschinenbau-Gesellschaft Karlsruhe for service in southwest Germany. This locomotive was equipped with larger wheels and a longer fixed wheel base. Is this a good thing or not? What do you know? Decision. Well, this one's a lot cheaper. It does 90k rather than the 100k. It's a lot cheaper. So I want 3 of those because we've got 3 separate lines that we're going to run. We've got 1, 2, and then 3 between the other 2 up there. So I want 3 of those right there. Now, cars. I've got the Donnerbusch, which takes 17 passengers. This one takes 14 passengers. And this compartment car takes 11 passengers. And that one is just a measly 8. A paltry 8 down there on that one. 17 on this one. 672. The lack of damping caused loud rumbling, hence the name Thunderbox. This one here, 3-axle coach with open platforms on both sides, used in Germany. And the compartment car, which makes it impossible for the conductor to check tickets whilst driving. 3-axle car right there, or the Donner Busch. Busch, I think something like that. I'm looking at this one. Capacity 14, 500,000. 672,000 is not a big difference, really. 17 passengers that one will take. So if I buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I will have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. So I have now got trains, and I have just gone and spent most of my money making these trains. So you're going to come out and you're going to go to line 15. You're going to come out and you're going to go to line 16. You're going to come out and you're going to go to line 17. They should, in theory, all run these different lines. So we can go like that. Let's just come in here like this. I've had 13 months in a row at the moment. I need to do 60 months in a row with that. And out come the new trains. Look at these bad boys. Okay, these trains are actually pretty cool looking. I'm going to swivel around over to this side so I can get a better view. Honestly, that is a very cool looking train. There'll be another one coming out in a minute. I'm just going to have a look at this one then. Get rid of that. Swivel round. Look at this train! This is absolutely fanschmabulous. I can't remember which line this one's running. It doesn't really matter. The other train will come out soon. It's just got to wait for this one to switch over onto whichever the correct line. This one's staying on this side. Oh, maybe I need to actually have some signals put around in different places. Is he going 90? I don't know if he is. Right, let's zoom out of there. Yes, it is going to need some signals. So what I will do now is if I go to there and I will go to the signals, we've got some sort of visual bug with signals, and I'm not really sure what it is. So I'm going to drop a signal on that side and then try and put one on that side and do the same there and do the same there. And I'm hoping that's going to allow a train to come out. I got you going up through there. I'll do the same here. Signal. Signal. There and there. And then I want to do the same up here on this bit. Put one on that side. And there. And I can't see signals. I have no clue why this is a thing for me, but I cannot see any signals. A few people have said that they think this is a most peculiar peculiarity, but it is just the way it is. Nothing that we can do about it. So that one's coming over here as well. I've got this train has gone in. It's staying on. Oh, it's gone out onto this top track. So this next one will stay on this lower track right here. It's not going to go anywhere else. Isn't it? Yes, that one is staying down there. And then I have one other train that is coming out, and that one is going to swap over right there. So let's zoom in a little bit. Hang on, let's zoom in again, and I've got 41 on there. I'm going to just zoom out on that bit so I can see the speed of this thing as we go along. Yeah, that's what I want to do. And then that one's going to swap over onto that side, and then it should run. So we can take 68 passengers on each run on this. So let's just tweak the speed up a little bit and see what is going to start happening. We've got some passengers sitting at the station. So all we need to do is... No, there's no passengers sitting at the station, not yet. I'm hoping there will be passengers sitting at the stations. I haven't got enough stuff built up yet, ready for them. But now we've got the train coming in. It's doing its stuff. And that one's going to go on. He's going to go all the way down to Malmo next, which is a fair old trek, really. That one down there has got 0 passengers on board. And Oh, I've got another train there. Has just come on through there with 0 passengers on board. But we've now got the buses going between them. So we may soon start to get some people going up. Because that does cover the station. That bus stop right there, it does cover the station. And right here, I've already got people waiting. I've got 7 people on line 16, 10 people on line 17. So that bit there, excuse me, that is working. I've got people at this station as well. They're waiting 15 and it's 18. So it's working. It is actually working. I've got the people coming up to the station. The only one that we don't have at the moment is up here. I suspect that's going to change fairly soon. That will change around. I've got one person waiting over there. I've got another bus on its way over here. It's 9:11. And I've now got... Look, we got people coming up here to the station already from that bus stop down there. They're already making their way up here from the bus stop down there. The only thing I'm wondering is, should I change this around a little bit so that I can have more, have this one a little bit closer to the bus station? Because I'm a fair way from the bus station up here. I have 3 million. I think I can do this. So I'm going to go with a medium street right there. We'll go with the upgrade tool. I'm going to upgrade that to medium street. I'm going to upgrade that to medium street as well. And then I'm going to remove that tool, and I'm going to go from there. I'm going to bring that one out. Like that. And I'm going to bring that back in like that, I think. Do that. There, so I'm now going around in a little bit more of a loop. So I want to pause that a second. I want to get rid of that. Then I want to remove that bus stop right there. And then I want to go to here. And I want to take a bus stop. And I want to put this bus stop as close to the train station as I can, which is right there. And then I can go back into here. We've got line... whatever this line is. Why are you coming along that way naturally anyway? It's not like I've added something in there. Line 11 is the one that we want. King's Road. Oh! Because I paused it, deleted, moved, it's automatically just moved it round and added it in as part of the station because I didn't remove it on the other bit. That's good. I like that. There. So now I'm a little bit closer with my bus stop. And there are 191,000 from that train right there. I got 4 people on here, and I'm heading over to job copying. Let's go into here and take a look at these. So, at the moment, it's costing us 565,000, 566, and 366. It takes 9 minutes to do a run on here. 8 minutes and 5 minutes. It's a slow run. Mind you, it is a long run. Is that like a full circuit? I think that's a full circuit. So, despite the fact that it's, you know, we've got all this, got 3 and 10 down there. Where are the trains right now? The train here is actually on his way back up. I got both trains on their way back up. So that one there has got 21 people on board, and that one's got 32 people on board. So the 21 people right there. Let's just watch that one come into the station. I'm curious how many I'm going to get. And then we got the bus stop over here. They're going to be like really using up those buses as well. We may consider upgrading the buses a little bit. I've got some warnings coming up now. So you're going to go in there. 288,000 from that one lot right there. And then this one is another 200,000 in there. And I got 44 passengers I've just taken on board there. And then you, I got only 10. Let's take a look in here and see what that's done to the numbers. Right, well, the numbers haven't changed hugely, but we'll see. We'll give it a bit of time and we'll see what happens there. No warnings. Right. So we give that a little bit of time and we'll see what happens with it. But so far, we've managed 30 months in a row. Things do seem to be ticking along. We've got a few passengers going up round Malmo Construction Materials Plant. Malmo Construction Materials Plant. Try to ship more items. Stored. We've got 58 bricks in here. Where are we taking these? Do we need to set up more routes to have these go further afield? And I think we're just sending them off to the towns at the moment. And somebody said to me that I can actually use the bus stops for these stops as well. So at the moment I've got everything is on line 4. It's all on line 4 and it's going around the towns. And that's as far as it's going. It's going into here and it's not going any further. Malmo's sidings, I'm making sure that they fill up before they leave. And then I'm sort of leaving the rest of it as is. And maybe I don't need to... I mean, maybe I should be going around the bus stops as well. I mean, I've got a depot there that I'm going into. So if I go to line 4, if I was to add in, say, a line over here, I don't know if that would actually work. Whether if I was to drop that in there. Gothenburg sidings needs to be removed like that, and then I can add that in King's Road. I got the Class A3 Flying Scotsman available, and we add in Windsor Road over there. Then we come over this way and I add in Victoria Street. I add in that one down there because it's in an industrial area, and add that one in as well. I don't think I need to add in any more than that. I think that should be enough. So I've added in a few of them. And I've also got Malmo branch in here, and then I've got the sidings. I mean, really, I suppose I should be adding in one station here somewhere as they come up through. But that's on the wrong side. I want to add it there, don't I? It's got to be the last one. If I add that one in there, like that, they'll hook into that one on the way back through. Right. So there's line 4 set up. Vehicles on line 4, I've got those vehicles there. I think we need to have more vehicles on the line. That's what we need now, is I need to put more on there so that they will run through and get more of them. So we'll get rid of that. And I will add in on line 4 another 6 vehicles. So let us go up to here. By road vehicles. We're still limited to the Benz as being the best one for doing this. We haven't got anything new on there yet. So we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that, I think. And let's get rid of that. And then set line all, and we will add you all into line 4. Right. They're all running. And you, again, you still try to ship more items. Right, we know that you want me to ship more items. Oh, wait, now you've only got 58 of them there. Right, I've already shipped a great deal of items. You've only got 58 there. I'm not quite so concerned about it now, with only 58 of them. Line 4... Oh no, it's Malmo sidings in here. See, I've got 125 waiting over here. They're coming from the factory and moving over to there, and that's kind of the hold-up, isn't it? So I'm just going to have to wait. I'm going to let them go through, so there's no warnings on there. Months in a row, we got 47 months in a row so far. We're getting there. We are getting there. We've got a nice lot of food on here. I got I've actually got a lot of food on here. 115 on line 6 up to Job Copping. And then we got 56 and we got 46 down here. So hopefully we will get some more up there. It's got to stay above a certain percentage all the time. At least 10 foodstuffs. So I don't know what the 10 foodstuffs percentage. That's the construction materials. We should be able to do this pretty quickly. This is about it now. And let's see how we're doing with our money. We're making a ton of money on everything except for the trains at the moment. But you've got to keep in mind that they do calculate trains based off of the initial costs as well. So those initial costs do influence the overall money that's being made. Line 16 is doing very well. We're only getting a frequency of 9 minutes on line 16. But that one is doing exceptionally well. Jobkopping Malmo, the line all the way from up there down here, that one is doing exceptionally well. These two, though, they're catching up. The Jobkopping to Gothenburg, just the little one across there, that's the one that I would have thought would not make quite as much. And it's not. It's the lowest one. And then line 17 would be Gothenburg down to Malmo. And that one's doing all right. It's slowly catching up. And overall, trains are profitable. Line 16 is making up for the losses that are being made on the other lines. It's true. They are they're the ones that are holding it together. But overall, everything does seem to be all tickety-boo and wonderful. So it's not going to take very much longer to finish all of this off. We've got $10 million right now. And we got 5 months. We've got 5 months to go. And we're now into August. We got 4 months to go. We need to do 60 months in a row. So 5 years we got to keep this going. And Malmo Construction is the one down there that is just not moving the materials away. They're not taking them. Right, I got 182 of them down there. I do want to see if I've got anything on line 4 coming up this way. Right, it's anything that's coming into here. I got waiting at station, food on line 4. There shouldn't be. I should only have emptying. Should only have stuff that's being emptied out. So who are you? You're line 9. You there are line 6. It's the line 4 ones that I want. Line 4. He's only got one on him. He should be full. And then he's taking food away.
Finally, the war is over, and we survived it unharmed, thanks only to our logistical skills.
Shamelessly rich we missed out on. We did get well supplied. Achieve a supply of 10% in affected cities in less than 6 years. Fairly distributed. Make sure that no city has over 30% while another goes empty-handed. Hard times never let the food supply fall below 5%. Stockpile is 500. We failed on that one. Shamelessly rich, a massive wealth of at least 50 million. We only made 12 million in wealth. So, well, folks, that's all we've got time for today. We'll be back again very soon, turning yet more pristine natural landscapes into booming industrial wasteland. But before then, if you enjoyed this video, then could you please head down below and give us a like? And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.